Good afternoon, people, and welcome to the Arsenal versus Manchester United watch along. I'm absolutely buzzing for this game. We are a little bit later than we had have hoped, but I've just been out for the day. I've just got back. It's a lovely sunny day here in the UK, so I have been making the most of the sunshine. But we are here for the watch along. It is the big one. It's Arsenal versus Manchester United, and we do now have the team news, which we will run through with you all together. So we've got Onana in goal, which obviously kind of explains itself. We've got Dalot at left back, Martinez and Lindelof as the two centre backs, Wan-Bissaka at right back, Eriksen and Casemiro in midfield, and then we've got Rashford, Fernandes, Antony, with Anthony Martial as the striker. Now, everyone's probably wondering, where's Amrabat? Where is Rasmus Højlund? Amrabat is not available to play yet. He only arrived into Manchester yesterday, so he's not available to start the game today. He will, of course, be in the squad for the games after the international break. In relation to Rasmus Højlund, he is on the bench, and I do think he will start at some point in the second half. I think we'll see some Rasmus Højlund. Now, the Arsenal team, I don't think they're as strong as they could be. Obviously, Thomas Partey is injured. Arsenal have gone for Ramsdale in goal, Zinchenko at left back, Gabriel and Saliba as the two centre-backs, Ben White at right back. They've got a midfield three of Kai Havertz, Declan Rice and Odegaard, a front three of Martinelli, Nketiah and Saka. There is obviously a few players in that Arsenal team that worry me. Saka, Martinelli, obviously they're both really, really good players. I don't think their midfield scares me that much. I think a midfield of Casemiro, Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes should be able to combat the midfield that Arsenal have. Obviously, if Partey's in there, I think Partey probably outmuscles every one of our midfielders. But Kai Havertz isn't particularly physical. Odegaard's not particularly physical. Obviously, Declan Rice is physical. But I do think that we should be able to have a relatively good midfield battle against those three. Obviously, I know people are a bit upset about the Anthony Martial one. I think our midfield should be all right today. I genuinely believe that. I think we're going to be okay. If it was Declan Rice, Thomas Partey and Odegaard, I think we'd be in big trouble. But Kai Havertz, I don't think he's much of a dominator in midfield. Odegaard is great creatively, but is he that good defensively? I'm not entirely sure. Declan Rice is obviously good defensively, but overall, I'm happy with it. I think it's a game that we need to go out and draw at least. I think if we win, then obviously that would be great. But I think a draw is kind of the bare minimum for me for this one. I think a draw I will be happy with. I'll be honest with you guys. Let me know what your score predictions are in the live chat. Let me know what you think the game, how it's going to go, who do you think is going to score. My prediction in the match preview was a 2-2 draw. I thought I think Rasmus Højlund was going to score, and I said Marcus Rashford was going to score. But let me know what your score predictions are. Let me know who you think is going to score as well, because I really am interested in what you guys have to say. We're only about 5 minutes away from kickoff, which is really exciting. It is. I'm really, really excited about this game. It's probably the biggest game we've played so far this season, isn't it? I would say. Obviously, the Tottenham game was a big one. We didn't do particularly well in that one, but I think that this one is a massive, massive game. It's Manchester United Arsenal. It's one of the biggest, fiercest rivalries, isn't it? Outside of the kind of Liverpool Manchester United and Manchester City Manchester United. So yeah, I am expecting us to hold ourselves here. I'm not expecting us to get absolutely battered. If we get battered, obviously that's going to be a concern. Comeback Kings, hope you're doing well, mate. Comeback Kings says we need a win here. I mean, if we get a win, by the end of today, people are going to be saying we're winning the league, aren't we? I'm not going to be in that boat. I'm being realistic here. I think we're a long way away from winning the league. But if we get a win against Arsenal today at the Emirates, there's going to be a lot of fans out there who are then changing their expectations to the season to say that we should be winning it. Yeah, not for me personally, but obviously let's wait and see what happens. Obviously, we will be live for you for the whole game. So yeah, let's see how we go. How does the volume sound for everybody today, by the way? Because I've had a few people in the comments section saying that the volume on the videos is a little bit quiet. So let me know if the volume's all right. I'm just turning it up a little bit now. So let me know if it sounds better now. I've just turned the volume up. Let me know in the comment section. Luke says we definitely cannot afford to go 2 goals down within the first 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that is completely unacceptable, isn't it? To have gone 2 goals down against Nottingham Forest in the first couple of minutes was unacceptable. Welcome, Fred. Hope you're doing well, mate. Welcome, Malps, Irvin, Luke. Hope everyone is doing good. Let me know what your score predictions are, guys. Irvin says if Arsenal can get 2 goals, we will definitely lose. 1-1 is my prediction. Yeah. I think a draw. I'm happy with a draw. Let's wait and see how we get. The teams are just about to come out. Graveyard says Man United to win 3-0. Rashford, Antony and Casemiro. I mean, the one thing I will want to talk about, though, is where is Jadon Sancho? That is very strange. There's people on Twitter saying that maybe he's going to go to Saudi Arabia. I think that's rubbish. I think that's absolute rubbish. There's people, speculating already because he's not playing, saying that Jadon's off to Saudi. I mean, I don't know where people get these stories from. He's definitely not going to Saudi, is he? Let's be honest here. But yeah, so there's no Jadon Sancho in the squad. There's no Scott McTominay. Obviously, there's no Sofian Amrabat. So we are missing a few players. But as I said, Arsenal are without. What's he called? Thomas Partey. They're without Thomas Partey, who I think is a massive, massive miss for them. Last season, he was so good against us. So yeah, I think it's a big miss for them. Miles, hope you're doing well, mate. Luke says volume is good, mate. Sweet, thank you very much. What does everybody think of the away kit, by the way? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I don't mind it too much. I think it's all right. Like I said to you guys before, I haven't bought a Manchester United shirt since I was about 10 years old. I will not be buying any of the products from the store until the Glazers have left the club. But I will be buying a shirt as and when that sweet day comes that they leave. Rian Rhodes says, my prediction is Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. Goals from Rasmus Højlund, Bruno and Rashford. Yeah. I don't feel as nervous today as I did last time we played Arsenal because Arsenal haven't really started picking up momentum yet. Obviously, they won the first 2 games and they drew the last one against Fulham. So when we played Arsenal at the Emirates last time, they were in form, weren't they? They were really, really in form. And yeah, it was one that I wasn't expecting us to win, to be completely honest with you. Somebody says the volume is good. Somebody says, is Martial injured? No, Martial is on the pitch. I can see him right now. Martial is playing. He is fully fit. And you know what? Hopefully Martial gets a goal today because that's what we're desperately crying out for from Anthony, isn't it? He really, really needs to get a goal, Anthony Martial. Like, it's absolutely essential. It really, really is. Obviously, as soon as the game starts, I will get the stopwatch. So anybody who's watching from home, please do try and make sure that your video is in line with mine. So we're both like at the same point and there's not people saying, oh, someone scored or all the rest of it. You know, let's try and stay. And as well, everybody who's just joined, please do smash a like on the video and please do subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Really, really excited about this match. We're about 2 minutes away from kickoff. The players are on the pitch. So yeah, get involved in the comment section, get involved, smash a like, and let's see where we are. I quite like this away kit. I do. I don't mind it. I think it's quite unusual. Rian says, any free site link to watch the game? I can't help you with that, my friend, unfortunately. Irvin says, why do the players kiss each other before they go to war? I did not see that, but has anybody just noticed as well? Why has Marcus Rashford not got any shoes on in his picture? Did anybody see that? When they have the things on the TV and they show all the players, you know, and it has a picture of them. Every other player has their shoes on, but Marcus Rashford's not got any shoes on. Bit strange. Fred says 0-0 half-time, Casemiro and Martial to score in the second half. I mean, that would be nice, wouldn't it? That'd be really nice. Right, we're about 1 minute away from kickoff. As I said, I will get the stopwatch started as soon as the game starts. Surin says it'll be tough for United. Ten Hag is still experimenting. The thing is, right, I don't think that Arsenal are fully in their swing yet. So that's why I'm not too worried because I think Arsenal, when they were in their form last season, yes, it was a fear, but they haven't really started picking up results yet, have they? Obviously, they won the first 2 games. They drew last time out against Fulham 2-2, which was a bit of a poor result for Arsenal, I think. I know Fulham aren't a bad side, but for Arsenal to not get 3 points against Fulham at home isn't amazing, is it? But yeah, let me know what you think about that one. We're literally about to kick off any second now, so I will start the stopwatch as soon as the game starts. So if you are watching from home, all right, we've kicked off. So start your screens now. Let me see if that's worked. Yeah, all right, okay, we're live, guys. Here we go. Come on, boys. All right, let's get it going. And do get your questions in and stuff as well. I will try and read out some questions as and when we get a free moment. I just want to ask you something quickly, all right? I'm going to turn off my big lights because they sometimes give me a headache, and let me know if the quality of the video is any different. All right, I've just turned them off. Let me know if you can tell the difference. If you can't tell the difference, I'm probably just going to leave them off for this video because yeah, they're quite bright. It gets a bit much. Yeah, so let me know if the quality of the video looks all right now. I mean, I can't really tell the difference on the preview, but let me know what you guys think. Rian says the away kit is legendary. I quite like it, yeah. I was really against it at first, but I think it's all right now. Arsenal are on the attack here already. Nice, good defending. Dallo, really well played there. Okay, cool. Everyone's happy with it. Mila says, is it the first 5 who qualify for the Champions League this season? Yes, I believe it is. So, yeah, Manchester United need to get top 5 this season. Cool. Everyone's saying the quality's fine. Yeah, I don't mind doing it when we're doing the live streams, but for like 2 hours, right? And these lights are so bright, proper in your eyes. Not the nicest thing. So, yeah. Viper says the difference is you don't look like Sofian Amrabat anymore. Well, I might, I should contact Sofian Amrabat really and say that maybe we're long lost brothers. Joshua says Arsenal have been shaky. Yeah, I'm not as afraid as Arsenal as I was when we played them at the Emirates last time. I think last time we played Arsenal, it was definitely a worry for me, but Fred says it's slightly darker now, but that's an advantage for us. Well, there you go, mate. I try my best to please you. So it's been all Arsenal for the first 2 minutes. Martinelli's going down the wing here. Gone past Wan-Bissaka. Good defending by Wan-Bissaka. Arsenal have the first corner of the game. Amna says, please everybody cheer our club. Forget everything this time. Do have patience and support our team. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%, Amna. Thank you for your comment. I do agree. Right, Arsenal got a corner here. 2 minutes and a half into the game. It's been all Arsenal for the first 2 minutes, but that's kind of what you expect, isn't it, when you're playing Arsenal away from home. Oh, what are they doing here? Oh. Get it away. Goal kick. Good defending. Good defending. We've just got to get settled into the game, don't we? Get a bit of possession. Get the ball out to Rashford on the wing. Let him run at... is it Ben White? Let him run at Ben White. Yeah, I know. Like we want to win every single game, but I would definitely take a draw against Arsenal away from home. I think that'd be a good result. But obviously, I want to win. If we win, that changes everything. That changes the mood completely going into the international break, doesn't it? Onana, here we go. What are you doing, Onana? Let me see what you got. Oh, little cheeky ball. Onana's like on the edge of his box. That's so risky, isn't it? I just love how calm and collected Onana is on the ball. Like with his passing. That is what we didn't get with David De Gea, innit? I say that and he's just kicked the ball out. No, he hasn't. It's still on. Arsenal are proper pressing us here. Oh, Bruno. Here we go. The boys are off. Who's this? Casemiro. Go on. Where are you going? Anthony. Come on, Anthony. We need a big game from you today. The sun's shining. Go on, Anthony. Do him. What's going on here? Yeah, I'm expecting a big one from Anthony today. Come on, boys. Press him. Well played. Throw in Manchester United. Mila says, at the Spurs game, we had more chances and should have been 2 or 3-0 up after the first half. We didn't get a penalty or Rashford didn't score 1v1 and Bruno had it. Mate, I 100% agree with you. Like, people saying, oh, the Spurs manager's so good. When we played against Spurs, I didn't think they were very good. We should have been 2 or 3-0 up in the first half. Onana's literally like halfway out of his box. What are you doing? That's so risky. Yeah, that didn't really work, did it? Oh, well done. Yeah, he's done good there. Onana was literally running about. He was pretty much on the halfway line there, wasn't he? He'd gone past Nketiah. Oh, Thomas Partey's on the bench. I don't think he's part of the squad though, is he? He looks like he's got like a normal t-shirt on. Joshua says our academy were 5-0 up against Sunderland Academy and then Sunderland scored 5 goals to draw 5-5. What? Yeah, I agree with you, Milas. Tottenham were lucky. That was terrible. What was that? Who was that? Who just absolutely smashed it out of play? It looks like it's boiling in London today. It's about 26 degrees in England. I don't know what it is in London. Probably even hotter in London, isn't it? Come on. Come on, Eriksen. We need a big game from Eriksen as well. I wonder if they're going to have like water breaks and stuff. Joshua says, Havertz starting gives me confidence that we could win or draw. Yeah? It's 26 degrees in London today. Now, I know that doesn't sound hot for some people, but in England, as soon as it gets over like 20, England just isn't set up for hot weather. Like, it really isn't. There isn't air conditioning anywhere. You know, in places like London, it's so humid. Yeah, it'll be sweaty there today, definitely. You want to be by the sea, don't you, really, when it's hot? Arsenal have got the ball back in their defence now. They haven't really created anything yet. Joshua says Partey is injured. Yeah, He's definitely sat on the bench though, but he looks like he's wearing a white t-shirt. They just had a shot of the bench, and Thomas Partey was definitely in the shot, but he looked like he was wearing what looked like a white t-shirt, not the normal Arsenal kit. Viper says we all want to win, but United are full of surprises. Oh, someone slipped. Here we go. Go on. Who's this? Anthony Martial. That's a foul. There was people on Twitter saying that apparently Anthony Martial injured himself in the warm-up, but it must have been a lie. I hope that Rasmus Højlund gets some game time, because if we have to wait until after the international break to see him, that's like another 2 weeks. That would be like, what, 5 weeks of the season without Rasmus Højlund? Good play, well done. Apparently Partey's out for 6 to 8 weeks. I think Partey's a big miss for Arsenal, I do. I think he's a quality player. There he is, Rasmus Højlund on the bench. I'm surprised Sky Sports didn't just have a little thing saying that Rasmus Højlund costs 150 million or something, including some add-on which never exists. Jason says, I'm in sunny Devon, 2 minutes walk from the sea. Well, happy days, mate. Happy days. In England, you want to be by the sea, don't you, on a hot day? Because it's just not particularly nice. No air conditioning anywhere. That's a foul. That's a yellow card, isn't it? What's going on here? The summer in England's been pretty rubbish, though, to be honest. That was dirty, Kai Havertz. We look, you know what? Compared to how we started the last few games, we look pretty composed and we look all right. Like, I'm pretty happy with what I've seen so far. I'm not at all worried about what... oh, nice. Come on. Get the ball forward. You know, I know everyone was really worried about Eriksen, but I seen a stat and it was like Casemiro, Eriksen and Bruno have won, I think it was 42 points out of the last 50 points available that they've been playing in. It looks like Casemiro's always dropping back into defence as well. William says, please say hello to me in Swaziland. Hello, William. Hope you're doing well, mate. Come on. Let's get some goals. That's what we want. Let's get the mood going in here. Need an early goal just to rattle Arsenal a little bit. Arsenal don't really seem to be pressing us that much. That's crazy, isn't it? Last season, against the top 9 teams, we played 8 matches and won 0, drew 1 and lost 7. That's terrible, isn't it? Oh. I don't know why our away form was so bad last year. I really don't. It was awful. Absolutely awful. We've just got to improve our away form this season. We really do. I think that's like the main goal for me, is improve that away form. Improve the away form, and obviously that will just make a massive, massive difference, won't it, going into the season? All right, I'm going to put my headphone in here because I want to hear a little bit of what's going on the commentary. Yeah, it's been pretty level so far, though. I wouldn't say that either team have really been better. How's everybody feeling about the game so far? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm relatively happy. I've got no issue with what I've seen so far. Caesar says pundits just called Martial a decade-long disappointment. I wouldn't say that's very fair. I think he had a couple of good moments. A couple of good seasons, Anthony Martial, and then he got injured. What? Yes, what a tackle, Bruno Fernandes. Beautiful tackle. Come on. That's a foul. Good play there from Bruno Fernandes. Great defending. Mida says, Kieran, do you think Pep will extend his contract after 2025? I don't know. You'll have to wait and see, mate. I mean, that's still 2 years, isn't it? I reckon he probably won't. I reckon Pep will probably go in 2 years' time. Like, the rate that Pep Guardiola performs, Like, it must be so tolling on him, you know? Like, he gives 100. I'm not saying other managers don't, but like the standards that Pep Guardiola has set himself. Go on, Anthony. Come on. Casemiro. You know what? I don't mind this Casemiro Eriksen midfield at the moment. We're not getting overrun at all at the moment. Yeah, Joe says United are settling down well. It's about playing Erik ten Hag's game plan. Yeah, 100%, mate. I haven't got a single complaint about how we've played so far. I think we look good. Considering we're playing, you know, the team who finished second last season, the team that some people think are going to win the league, I wouldn't say that we look weak at all. We look good. Ooh. That was a big tackle from Declan Rice. Declan Rice there. Arsenal on the attack. Arsenal nearly scored there. Kai Havertz should have scored, really. Bit of a mess in the defence there. Yeah, Havertz should have scored there. Terrible. Awful. Great defending by Martinez. He definitely just prevented a goal there. Anthony Martial, do you see? He tried to run in there and messed it up, didn't he? Another corner here for Arsenal. Second corner of the match. Gabriel Martinelli about to take it. CB Old School says, has anyone told you that you look and sound like Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad? No, I haven't. I've never heard that one before. On the channel so far, we've had Jason Statham. We've had people saying I look like Sofian Amrabat. I had somebody saying I look like Rob Holding, but I've not had Jesse Pinkman, so thank you for that. That's another one to add to the list. Somebody saying Martial handball. I don't think it was, mate. Well, I mean, they haven't given it, so if it is, then Arsenal here on the attack. They're just kind of sitting on our penalty box, hoping to find a gap, aren't they? Nothing really seems to be happening for them though at the moment. They're playing the ball around nicely though, to be fair. Not that get it away. What was that? Terrible defending. Terrible clearance even. Go on, Wan-Bissaka, have him. Another corner. Third corner of the game. Fred says, are you glad we didn't get Rice or still regret it? I mean, mate, Rice would have cost, what, £110 million? I don't think so. I don't think he's worth £110 million. Definitely not. Yeah, I don't think so. In the short term, obviously getting Amrabat is the better option. But Declan Rice is very, very young. So obviously he's going to be there for, what, 10 years probably? Oh, good. Nearly went in there. Onana had to make a big save. Go on, get it away. Anthony, get it away. Don't mess about here. Terrible. I mean, he got it away, but he just gave the ball away, didn't he? Pressure is building, though, as Tom says. Havertz should have scored, really, shouldn't he, a couple of minutes ago? If that was a proper striker, that would have been 1-0 Arsenal. We just got to get back on the ball and actually make sure that we don't just give them the game, you know? Good defending there by Diogo Dalot. Takes it off Saka. Come on. Let's get an attack here. Got a counter-attack. What was that? It was terrible. Absolutely awful pass from Dalot. Awful. Why are our attacking players not pressing either? I swear, like, that's all part of Erik ten Hag's game and none of them are pressing. They're just kind of standing there. Good defending by Wan-Bissaka. Back to Onana. Come on, Onana. Let's see what you can do. I'm not massively worried from the first 15 minutes. I'm not. Obviously, Havertz had a good chance to score, but he missed. Or he literally completely scut. What are we doing here? Onana. Oh, God. He says, you watching on delay? I'm not sure, mate. I'm on about 16 minutes. Yeah, I'm on about 16 minutes. I don't know where you guys are, but That's why I am 16 minutes in. Come on. Martinelli looks pretty up for it today, doesn't he? Saka's been a bit quiet. Martinelli looks up for it. Where did Martinelli come from? Did they buy him straight from a Brazilian club? I can't actually remember. I do like him though. I like Martinelli. I think he's good. Saka here on the right. Come on, Dallo. Good defending there by Ericsson. Get it away. Good play. Oh, what was that? Terrible. Get the ball away, and then instead of just holding it up, and they just give the ball straight back to them. Another corner, Arsenal. We're on the ropes now, aren't we? It's about the fourth corner in what, 10 minutes? Definitely on the ropes a little bit here. Another corner, Arsenal here. Saka. It's like the fourth corner they've had. I don't think we've had a single corner yet, have we? Come on, get on with it. Oh, Declan Rice. Probably should have got that on target, really, shouldn't he? He's open. Good corner from Saka. Really nice corner. Right in the middle of the box. Comes to Declan Rice. Declan Rice heads it over. We need to get a bit of control of the game here. We're getting the ball and then just giving it straight back to them every single time. And we know that's not what Erik ten Hag wants to do. And 2 balls on the field there. Oh, nice. Good play. Come on, let's see a bit of attacking though. We seem to have ourselves just pinned in our own box, don't we, pretty much, in our own half. Which isn't ideal. Yeah, Onana's passing's been great. What was that? Terrible. Awful. Mark says our midfield is not existent. Yeah, I hear you, mate. It's not great. Yeah, Dallo's not been good so far. Mida says, would you pick Bruno or Odegaard as captain? I'm going with Bruno, mate. I prefer Bruno to Odegaard. Odegaard had one good season at Arsenal and people are trying to put him in the same category as Bruno. Like, he had one good season last year, let's be honest. Bruno's been good every single season since he signed for Manchester United. His stats are unbelievable. So, yeah, it's Bruno for me any day of the week. Good play there. What the hell was that? Dallo's down here. Definitely looked like a foul. Yeah, I mean that's a foul any day of the week. He trips him up. Why is the linesman not flagging that? Stupid. Should have just immediately been given a free kick there. Anthony Taylor was the one who gave the red card against Casemiro, wasn't he? Come on, let's get the ball forward. Let's at least get an attack. Oh, terrible. Declan Rice has been decent the first couple of minutes. Get the ball, come on. That's not a foul. He got the ball. He 100% got the ball. What are you doing, Martial? Come on. Casemiro's just nearly given the ball away there. Come on, Bruno, what are you doing? Come on, Rashford, go on. Come on. Build up some play here. Oh. Saka's down. He's rolling around on the floor. It's definitely not a foul. Lee says, we haven't even had an attempt on target. Why are we like this? I don't know, mate. For the first like 10 or so minutes, I thought it was all right, you know, just because. But now that Arsenal are building up momentum, it's not great, is it? Marp says Dallo is struggling at left back. Yeah, he is, mate. He's been okay defensively, but his passing hasn't been great. His going forward hasn't been great. So yeah, it's definitely a bit of a concern, isn't it? Amnat says the famous big glass of water. It's a Guinness glass. Anybody who knows about Guinness, Irish drink. It's a stout. Yeah, Guinness is nice. I like Guinness. What was that? Wan-Bissaka, awful. The thing that worries me the most about Manchester United is how easily we give the ball away. I think that's the thing that worries me. I'm not worried about the chance creation because we do create a lot of chances in a lot of matches, but it's just how easy we give the ball away. And we know that that's something that Erik ten Hag doesn't allow. We know that Erik ten Hag's supposed to be playing possession-based football. So yeah, that's the bit that worries me the most. Are these players just not capable of playing possession-based football? Maybe that's the case. Erik ten Hag looks fuming. What's going on now? Shawnee says, what do you think about the Glazers taking Manchester United off the market? Mate, it's a lie. It's not true. Sky Sports have come out, beIN Sports. 3 or 4 legitimate platforms have said that this story from the Daily Mail is a lie. Manchester United has not been taken off for sale. So anybody who's told you that, I said it on my video this morning, guys. It's a lie. It's the Daily Mail. It's the worst newspaper in the UK, trying to sell newspapers on a Sunday. And since that story's come out, Sky Sports, beIN Sports, who else has put a story up about it? I've seen about 4 different platforms that are way more legit than the Daily Mail, all saying that the story's a lie and that it's not been taken off for sale. So it's just a load of rubbish. Maria says, how's Eriksen doing? I mean, he's been all right. I haven't really noticed him. He's played a couple of good passes. He hasn't done great defensively, I don't think, but I don't think Casemiro's really done much. Yeah, as Malp says, the Sunday Mail are talking nonsense. Mate, it's literally the worst newspaper in the world. They literally just print lies, genuinely. They'll say that it's from a source, but it could be like, oh, I went to the shop and somebody told me that the Glazers aren't going. Okay, I'll print that as a story. Like, their sources are questionable, very questionable. Yeah, like I'd love to see the stats so far of how many times we've given the ball away. They're jokers, aren't they? Trying to get a yellow card for that. Mia says, good news is that we have not conceded within 25 minutes at the Emirates. Yeah. Look, we haven't created any chances, which is obviously disappointing, but I wouldn't say that Arsenal are completely all over us. They're obviously playing better than us, but I wouldn't say that it's like complete domination. They've had one chance that they should have scored from, and that's kind of it. Good defending there by Lisandro Martinez. We look very comfortable with the ball when it's like in our defence and when it's in our midfield. It's when we're trying to get it further up the pitch. It just, that next ball, the ball into the final third, just every single one of them just hasn't worked so far. Yeah, like playing the ball around our defence, we look all right. But obviously you're not going to score goals from just kicking it around your defence, are you? So, Joshua says, I was waiting for an actual reliable journalist to report it. Yeah, mate, we'll do a video about it later on today where we can all discuss it. But the story is a load of rubbish. It is. It's an absolute load of crap. I said this to you guys this morning. I don't know whether other people have been saying other things, but the Sunday Mail is literally the trashiest. Come on, Eriksen, great ball. Here we go. Go on, pass it to Rashford. Pass. Beautiful pass. Here we go. Rashford's in. Come on, Rashford. This is your chance. Come on. Shoot. Oh, he scored. Come on. 1-0 Manchester United. Have some of that. That's all it takes. 1-0. What a goal. Beautiful play by Christian Eriksen. Great goal by Manchester United. 1-0. Have some of that. 1-0. Happy days. Come on. Come on. That's what we like, isn't it? Beautiful goal. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Come on. What a goal. Christian Eriksen. Obviously Rashford will get all the praise, but watch Christian Eriksen in this. Runs pretty much half the pitch. Unbelievable pass through to Marcus Rashford. Gets it on the edge of the box. Goes past one player. Right foot straight into the right-hand corner. Beautiful goal. Lovely. Take that. Come on. Happy days. Absolute beauty. Lovely. I'll take that any day of the week. Happy days. Come on, boys. Look at Onana celebrating that goal. That's passion for you there, isn't it? Come on. 1-0 Manchester United. Happy days. Come on, boys. Like I just said earlier on in the video, like, Arsenal have had more of the ball. They've looked slightly better, but I wouldn't say they were world class and we were terrible. I really wouldn't. All we were waiting for was that final ball to go through, and Eriksen gets it, and Eriksen makes the goal. Come on, don't let a goal in now. No. They've scored. Arsenal have scored. 1-0. Fuck's sake. That's ridiculous. Now that's where you get concerned about mentality questions, isn't it? That you can be 1-0 up and letting a goal within, like, what, 10 seconds? Absolute joke. Yeah, 1-0. Odegaard. I mean, what was that? A goal within about 10 seconds. Wan-Bissaka probably... Who is it? Martinez. It's a nice goal, to be fair. Quite an easy goal, though. Eriksen, that was, yeah. None of the defenders went to him, and he just slots it into the bottom corner. 1-0. "35 seconds from the first goal to the second goal." Oh, God. That's where the mentality question comes in, isn't it? That Manchester United can go from getting a goal to conceding within 35 seconds. Rashford there, no physicality. Should have jumped for his man. Come on, show some physicality, show some drive. They're on the attack here. Saka. Come on. No one's pressing now already. Nobody's pressing for Manchester United. I mean, we are pretty much playing counter-attacking football, aren't we, really? When you think of our goal that we scored, it was a beautiful goal, but it was really a counter-attack, wasn't it? One pass through the whole team, through to Rashford. He runs through and scores. Like, when you look at how many people we've got back, we're playing very, very defensive. I guess you've got to do that, though, really, don't you? Someone saying Eric Ten Hag out. Really, mate? Come on. Definitely not Eric Ten Hag out after conceding a goal. Like, that's ridiculous. Can't be saying Eric Ten Hag out. For 30 seconds ago, you're probably sat there saying we're winning the league, and then 30 seconds later they score, and now it's Eric Ten Hag out. But yeah, it is counter-attacking football. Like, people say that I'm overly positive. The football is counter-attacking. And I knew it was going to be like that. Whenever we play this 4-2-3-1, it's always very defensive. We sit back, we wait for the moment, and then we score. And it worked last season, and we got top four. It's how long the fans accept that. you know, Manchester City don't play counter-attacking football, do they? Whatever opponent they're playing against, they go and give the game to them. Whereas us, a lot of our results last season were from playing a very, very defensive, a very defensive setup, getting one goal in like the last kind of 2 or 3 minutes. Great ball here from Christian Eriksen. Over to Marcus Rashford. Come on, Rashford. Come on. Dallo. Go on. Oh, that would have... Shoot. Oh, it's a corner. Better play here. Yeah, I mean, James, let me know why you want Erik ten Hag out. I can't comprehend why people are saying Erik ten Hag out because Arsenal scored a goal. Like, that's just... It seems a bit ridiculous to me, but maybe I'm missing something. Let me know why you're thinking that. We've got a corner. Like, we had a good opportunity there. Good bit of momentum. Let's get behind the team. Right, corner to Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes is about to take it. Here we go. Where's he going? Oh, nobody. All right, we've won it back though. Rashford, what are you doing, Rashford? Don't do anything dodgy. He's done it dodgy. They're on the attack now. Rashford tried to... Great defending there. That was a foul. Yeah, foul. Free kick, Manchester United. Yeah, it's been decent so far. I'm not overly critical at all. I think our defence has looked all right. Yes, we are playing counter-attacking football, but the goal was really nice. To let in a goal 35 seconds after, that's where the question mark is for me. Does that show that there's a lack of mentality within these players? I think it does. I think we already know that though already. It literally takes one moment and their heads drop. And that's why I just don't think we're going to win Premier League titles and Champions League titles, because they don't have that grit and that mentality to go and win those big trophies. That's just my opinion. Obviously, things can change. Maybe we'll see a change this season, but last season that happened. Great play here. Anthony Martial doesn't get it. I'm not going to lie, right? Anthony Martial has been pretty useless today, hasn't he? I don't want to be horrible to him, but he's been pretty useless. I would have rather have seen Rasmus Højlund. I genuinely would have rather seen Rasmus Højlund. I don't care if he's only trained for a week. You spend £65 million on a striker, you want him to start. But I know Erik ten Hag does like Anthony Martial, doesn't he? James says, is that not down to Erik ten Hag? Well, mentality. I don't think you can implement mentality into players personally. I think mentality is just something that's within you. And I think that the only people you can blame that on is the recruitment staff, because the recruitment staff at Manchester City bring in people who are mentality monsters, don't they? They bring in people who are like question marks when you're like, why have they signed him? They sign them and then you see immediately why they've signed those certain players. Whereas I think if you look at our transfer business, yes, we spend money, but a lot of the time it's just like, seems a little bit mad, doesn't it? But I don't think anything that's happened today is down to Erik ten Hag, really, is it? We scored a really nice goal. The only thing you could say is that he set up defense. Here we go. Anthony Martial, prove me wrong. Score a goal. No, I don't know what he's doing here. He's lost the ball. We got a free kick, a throw in. Yeah, I just don't really understand how you can blame Erik ten Hag for that second goal. Like, it was a nice goal. There was a couple of people who didn't do their job right. But overall, I'm not going to sit here and say Erik ten Hag's at fault for that goal, because I don't know. James says, is Martial playing? Yes, Martial is playing, believe it or not. He just won us a throw-in, so that was something to cheer. Get that down on his stat sheet. Anthony Martial won a throw-in. Joe says, Erik ten Hag out just after the fourth game. Yeah, mate. I'll say this to you now, right? And you're going to think you can think whatever you want of me, but I think unless we finish below 7th, yeah, I still wouldn't even question Mark, the manager, for me personally, because I know how long it's going to take to get to where we need to be. Yeah, you've seen Newcastle have just lost their first 3 games. Sorry, 3 out of their first 4 games. Do you think Eddie Howe should be sacked? I mean, if you think Erik ten Hag should go, then so should Eddie Howe. You know? A. Fran says Højlund over Ferguson. James says 4 games. What about last year? I mean, what? Last year we got top 3 after finishing 7th the year before. We won our first trophy in 5 years and we got to another final. I mean, is that not good? Are you not happy with that? I'm happy with that. I was absolutely ecstatic with our season last year. Come on, Anthony Martial. Yes, we had some poor performances. Yes, we got embarrassed by Liverpool. But overall, I was ecstatic with what we achieved last season overall. Anthony, great play. Come on, Anthony. Fell over. Anthony, oh, the ball's still in. Oh. That could be a red card, that. Why did he not just fucking keep the ball on the pitch? Terrible defending by Lindelof there. Sorry to swear, but that was absolutely awful. That was a nasty tackle as well. Nasty, nasty tackle. 2-footed tackle. I mean, he had to do it by that point, didn't he? I wouldn't be surprised if we see Harry Maguire in this game now. To have your centre-back on a yellow card only 37 minutes into the game will be a concern for Erik ten Hag. It will be. We might even see Johnny Evans. That'd be good. Obviously, I'm joking. I would rather not see Johnny Evans on my Sunday afternoon. Come on, let's create an attack from this. Yeah, there's a lot of getting the ball and then kicking it back to Arsenal, isn't there? That's the bit that I don't like. And that's the counter-attacking element of our play. All right, here we go. Anthony, come on. 3 on 3. Pass. Yes, beautiful pass. And come on. Rashford. He's going to shoot. Oh. Terrible. It's 100% counter-attacking football, though, as somebody was saying in the chat earlier. But you know what? I'm not surprised. That's kind of what I was expecting. Like, I know that's not what everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see this free-flowing attacking football, but it is what it is, isn't it? We are where we are. Overall, though, of this first half, I'm relatively happy. Yes, I would have liked to you know, see us attacking more. Free kick Arsenal here. Card for Saka. I don't know what happened there. That's dirty. That's a dirty tackle. He literally runs his... That's dirty. His leg goes all the way... His foot... That was a filthy little tackle, that. That was horrible. His... Runs all the way down the back of his calf. That was horrible. Definitely a yellow card. I don't know why he's complaining. Why is he complaining? He literally just ran your foot down the back of his calf. What do you expect? He's not going to give you a bloody handshake, is he? And a pat on the back for that. James says, free-flowing football, the Erik ten Hag way. The thing is, right, you've got to remember, right? There's 2 ways you can look at this, okay? This is what I'll ask you, James, and you can let me know which you prefer in the comment section. We could play free-flowing football, and we probably wouldn't have got top 4 last year, I don't reckon, okay? But, or you can play pragmatic against, you know, the bigger teams like this, 4-2-3-1, bit more defensive, and you see out results. What would you rather have? See out results and, you know, do better overall, points-wise, trophies-wise, whatever it might be? Or would you rather have free-flowing football, but, you know, be like a Brighton. You know, be in the Europa Conference League. Brighton played better football than us last season, 110%. I have absolutely no arguments with anyone with that. Brighton were more attractive to watch than Manchester United last season, 100%. But where did Brighton finish? 6th? 7th? There you go, you know? Did Brighton win any trophies last year? No. Were Brighton better than us in the FA Cup semi-final? Yes. Did they win the game? No. Like, it's a results football. Football is a results-based business. So you could be a team that plays the most beautiful style of football, but it doesn't mean that you're going to, you know, get the points and all the rest of it, does it? So you have to. James wants the free-flowing football. The thing is, right, you say that, but I'm sure if we played free-flowing football last season and we were like Brighton, but finished 7th or 8th, you'd be saying Erik ten Hag out. So you can't, you know, Arsenal, oh, nearly. Lumen says, I've slept for 30 minutes and woke up to 1-0. What's going on? So the first goal, Eriksen pretty much made by himself, played a beautiful pass through to Marcus Rashford, and it was a great goal. And then about 30 seconds later, Arsenal equalised, which was just a bit annoying. Another corner, Arsenal here. Yeah, Anthony looks decent, as everyone's saying in the chat. Fair play to Anthony. He's been good so far. Rashford, other than his goals, not really done anything. Eriksen, I think, has been all right. Casemiro's been okay. The defence have been okay. I wouldn't really say there's been any standout performers, bar... I don't know, really. I mean, they've all been kind of average, haven't they, so far? Obviously, Eriksen's build-up for the goal was really nice. That's a foul. Anthony, go on. Oh. I don't know what's wrong with these Arsenal fans. Do they not understand the law of how you when you play on? I mean, he allowed one pass about 5 seconds later and then gave a free kick. It's kind of fair, isn't it? Joshua says Brighton have more talented players. Yeah? James clearly... Mate, James... I don't know what to say to you, mate. I don't. Who did you want instead of Erik ten Hag? Poch? Poch has got 4 points out of his first 4 games, mate. And Chelsea have spent $1 billion in the last year. So who would you have preferred to have over Erik ten Hag? Let me know. Because, yeah, like... Anybody who says Poch is like, what? So Poch with a £1 billion squad can only get 4 points. We've got about a couple minutes left of the first half. I can't imagine there being much added time. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes added time, I would guess. Come on, let's get a goal before half time. Nagelsmann. Yeah, I mean, Nagelsmann's just one of those ones, isn't it? Like, obviously, he's a great manager. It's an attractive name. It's such a hypothetical one, though, to say, oh, yeah, Nagelsmann would have come in and we would have done better. You're telling me Nagelsmann would have come in last season and got us higher than top 3? I don't think so. I would be very, very surprised if Nagelsmann had got a 2nd or 1st last season. I would be shocked, in fact. So, yeah. I'd say, like, what everybody in the chat today, apart from one person, want Erik ten Hag to stay. Like, there's no doubts about it for me. Not a single glimmer of hope. Three minutes of added time on here. Overall, I can't really complain too much about that first half, you know. Unless they score now, obviously, then it will maybe be a different conversation. But I thought it was going to be a draw. It's a draw at half time. As long as Manchester United either score or don't concede, I'll go away content. We've looked better than we did against Wolves. I think against Tottenham we looked better in the first half than we have today. But just remember this, right? For all of those people who are hating, last season against the top 9, out of 8 matches, we only got 1 point. We got 1 draw. We lost every other game. So if we were to draw with Arsenal today, right, we would have matched our record for the top 9 already after our first 4 games. So just remember that. And all you can do, right, when you compare and when you judge people is compare with last year. Did we beat Arsenal last year? No. Is a draw okay? Well, it's better than last year. That's all you can look at it. You've got to do it game by game. Oh, Saka. Another corner. How many corners have Arsenal had? It must be in like double figures by now. Bob the Builder says it's been a poor first half, but we've picked up. Yeah, mate, I agree with you. I agree. I think overall, we look okay. I can't really complain too much, as I said. People saying, oh, it's not Erik ten Hag football, it's not free-flowing. I just think that this is how we're going to play against these bigger teams. I just think that that's the case now, and I think it's going to take a while for us to be going away to Manchester City, going away to the Emirates, and be playing this like beautiful, free-flowing football. Another corner here for Arsenal. Let's just hope they don't score here. Going in at half time is good result, I think. Good corner. All right, it's half time there. I'll stop the clock. Let me know how everybody's feeling at half time. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the live chat. Overall, I'm relatively happy. I can't really complain too much. 1-1 at half time. Not too bad. Obviously, goals from Marcus, Rashford, and Odegaard for Arsenal. Let's see what people are saying in the live chat. Fred says we're not losing. Alistair says Bruno annoys me with his antics. Yeah, I hear you, mate. I do. And the thing is, right, obviously, the petulance, time wasting, all the rest of it is being. They're trying to cancel it out of the game. So I don't know how long Bruno Fernandes will get away with his moaning. William says our attack is the only problem here. The likes of Rashford look like they do not want to be here. I do agree with you, mate. I do. Like, obviously, Rashford's goal was unbelievable. It was a moment of magic. But for the rest of the game, I honestly didn't even know that Marcus Rashford was on the pitch. He offers nothing. He doesn't defend. He doesn't come to get the ball in the build-up play, really. He just waits for the through ball for the counter-attack. And that's all he really seems to does. And that's what he's good at, you know? So, I don't know. I do agree with you, yeah. What else we got? Alistair says, I'd rather have a no-nonsense captain. Yeah, I hear you, mate. I do. But obviously, we've got Bruno Fernandes now, so we've just got to support him and get on with it, really, don't we? Alan says it's a good first half. Yeah, I agree. Sarcasm says get Martial off. Mate, definitely. I think Martial offered us nothing. I really do. I don't think I saw him press. I don't think I saw him won any balls. He didn't have any shots. I would 100% get Anthony Martial off. Whether that's at half time or not, I'm not too sure. We might have to wait until about 60 minutes in or so. Yeah, just to think that we could have been going in 1-0. Like, that would have been nice. But it is what it is, isn't it? There's not really too much we can do. Right, let's see what else everyone else is saying. Anthony says bring Martial off. Yeah. Irvin says it looks like we are match fit. Yeah, we look much fitter today. We do. I mean, we've had a whole nother week of training, you've got to remember, right? Our last game was on Saturday, wasn't it? We've had 6 days worth of training. Everybody looks fit. They look sharp. So, yeah, that is good. Everything Carpy says it's all set up for a Højlund winner. I mean, imagine that. Imagine Højlund scoring a winner at the Emirates against Arsenal. That would be absolutely unbelievable, wouldn't it? Everybody's just watching as well. Please do smash a like on the video and please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. I really, really appreciate everyone who gets involved in the channel. Ty says, why is Anthony Martial on the pitch? Mate, I don't know. I don't want to start like singling out people, but Anthony Martial has offered nothing this game. Absolutely nothing. Anthony on the wing has been really good. He's offered a lot. Marcus Rashford has offered nothing, but he got on a beautiful goal, so he kind of is excused. Loomis says, Kieran, do you agree the Arsenal of last season would have destroyed us? I don't know if they destroy us, but I did say at the beginning of the video, I was glad that we were playing Arsenal away from home at this point in the season because Arsenal, when they pick up momentum, are a really, really good team. But I don't think we've seen that Arsenal yet this season. I think we've seen a bit more of a lackluster, a bit more of a slow Arsenal. And I am very, very glad that we've seen them now, not versus like 20 games into the season when they're potentially in a title race. And, you know, we're trying to catch up with them all. Luke says Martial's stats are horrible. He's played 301 games and only got 88 goals. Yeah, I mean, it's not great, is it? It's like a goal 1 in 4 matches. Not good at all. Somebody says Anthony is so average. I mean, if you're going to say Anthony's average, then Marcus Rashford's average, Anthony Martial's average. Anthony's offered more this game, other than Rashford scoring his goal, than Rashford, hasn't he? Like, Rashford, yes, he got a beautiful goal. Fair play to him. It was really nice. But the rest of the time, you barely even notice he's on the pitch, really. Everything Carpy says, players can't get the ball to Martial. He needs supplying. How can he score if they lose the ball as soon as they get it? Yeah, I get that, mate. But if he's not able to offer anything up front, then he should come back and help in the midfield and in the defence. You know, help with the hold-up play. Win the ball back. Try and, you know, help in that sense. That's what I would say. But obviously, I'm not a manager, so who knows. Billy says, too many average players. Martial and Anthony need replacing. I mean, mate, we're not going to replace Anthony. Like, it's not going to happen. We spent, what was it, 80 million on him? He's not going anywhere. So whether you like Anthony or not is kind of, you know, irrelevant at this point. Joshua says Brighton are going to be good this season. Yeah. Everything Carpy says, get over Anthony. He's been great this game and one of the best players. Mate, 100%. Like, Anthony has been a different level to Anthony Martial, hasn't he? Irvin says, I think Martial is a bit disappointed because he couldn't get his move. I don't know, mate. I'm not sure. I don't think Anthony Martial wanted to leave. I think he wanted to stay. That's what I heard anyway. So yeah, I don't know if I'd say he's disappointed. Joe says Martial is our only senior striker. Erik ten Hag is having to play him. He'll only play Højlund mid through to the end of the game. James says Martial looks like he's waiting for a bus. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. He's been very static, hasn't he? Yeah, let me know what your score predictions are for the second half. Do you think Manchester United will go ahead and win this game, or are you concerned? I'm just going to get a glass of water before the second half starts. I'll be back in 1 second, everyone. Right, I'm back. Right, let's see what everyone's saying in the live chat. Where is my mouse? There he is. Leon says, do you think Højlund will come on before the 60th minute? Yeah, I think Højlund will come on soon, I do. Simon says 2-0 win Arsenal. I mean, come on. Irvin says, I see your middle shelf is empty. What are you going to put in it? I'm not sure, to be honest, mate. I have got some other stuff downstairs that I want to put on it. I just haven't got around to doing it. Jason says, I hope Højlund gets plenty of game time today. Yeah, 100%, mate. Everybody seems in agreement that Rasmus Højlund needs to come on the pitch. Like, that's 100% for me. No doubt about it. Shawnee says, I'm saying 3-1 Manchester United. The thing is, right, I know this sounds a bit obvious, but we are playing counter-attacking football. So if Arsenal don't convert their chances and we keep counter-attacking, there obviously is a strong chance that we could win this game now, because Arsenal have had, what, one chance and they scored? like they haven't really done that much else. So yeah, I'm not massively concerned. It's just whether we do our usual, where we come out in the second half and we let the game go in the first kind of 10 minutes. That's the big concern, isn't it? But yeah, let me know how everybody's feeling. Do you think this is going to be... Do you think we're going to get a goal in the second half? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comment section. I'm feeling all right. I'm not feeling too stressed about it. Lumen says, Kieran, I just saw Arsenal's equaliser. Did we miss Amrabat? Yeah, I think we did, mate. I think we did. Nobody was marking. Eriksen should have been running at his man. He didn't. That's the thing. Eriksen is elite going forward. He's elite with his passes. But defensively, he's poor. So yeah, that obviously is a concern. But that's why we brought in Sofian Amrabat, really, isn't it? We brought him in because Eriksen isn't obviously the player that we need him to be in those positions. As much as I like Eriksen in the Premier League when you're playing against these difficult opponents, I don't think that Eriksen is enough. I think you do need someone like Sofian Amrabat to kind of be in there and to manage that. But yeah, let me know what you think about that one. Let me know. Right, the second half will be starting again in a minute. I'll read out a few more of your comments. Luke says, if Maguire comes on, I'm turning off the game. Mate, if Maguire comes on, that's not going to be good news, is it? Although, if Maguire comes on, it might be us trying to hold out the game in the last couple of minutes. So that's obviously a possibility, isn't it? Joshua says, Eriksen is more of a number 10. Yeah. Tiborg says, in these games, Amrabat will shine. Mate, 100%. That's what I was saying all transfer window, that he's our most important signing this window, mainly because of what he would offer us in these big games against, your Arsenal's away, your Liverpool's away, your Manchester City's away. Like, that's exactly what it is. Alan says, if it's a draw, it will be okay too. Yeah, mate, I agree. I'd be satisfied with a draw. Obviously, I would rather win the game, which probably, again, sounds obvious, but I would also be satisfied with a draw. I would take it. Obviously, if we can go and get the win now, that would be a massive, massive result. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens, won't we? We will have to wait and see. I think we're going to win it, though. No, I don't. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think Rasmus Højlund's going to come on and score. I got my first one right, didn't I? I said Rashford was going to score one. I think 2-2 is going to be the result. Simon says, would you be happy with a draw? Yeah, mate, I said at the beginning of the game, a draw. I think a draw is realistic. Somebody says United have got 67% possession. I don't think that's right, surely. That can't be right. Oh yeah, Manchester United have had more possession than Arsenal. Wow. Manchester United have had 55% possession, right? Arsenal 45. Arsenal have had 9 shots and 1 shot on target. They've had 8 corner kicks. Have they had any big chances missed? I don't think so. Yeah, so we've had more of the ball. But you know what? Arsenal are kind of letting us have the ball because they know that we're not really going to create anything unless it's on the counter-attack. 55% possession against Arsenal away from home. Tiborg says, do you see Højlund coming on for Martial? He has to come on. He's been training all week. He's been training with the first team. Anthony Martial has offered nothing for me. Yes, maybe he hasn't had any chances, but he hasn't really been dropping back and doing anything either. So yeah, for me, I mean, the only time that Anthony Martial drops back, they nearly scored. That was when Kai Havertz nearly scored. Dalot cleared it. Martial was in the way. It hits Martial and then goes to Kai Havertz. Lumen says, Kieran, what did Arteta say to Odegaard before scoring the goal? I'm not sure, mate. Not sure. Remember that Anthony Martial can still leave now because the Saudi window isn't closed yet. So I don't know why Manchester United would sell him, but if a big bid came in from Saudi, Anthony Martial could still leave. I think their window closes on the 7th of September, so this week. There is still that potential. Yeah, as everything Carpy says. Well, there was a lot of people saying on Twitter that there was like a rumour going around that apparently a club in Saudi were trying to get Sancho, but I haven't been able to find anything more credible than just people on Twitter chatting rubbish. But it is strange. Like, why is Sancho not playing? Yeah. Is he ill? Not sure. Right, we should be a couple of minutes away from the start of the second half now. It's been an alright match though. Overall, I'm quite satisfied with it. Joe says, looking at Martial first half display, Erik ten Hag will definitely play Højlund. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, 100%, mate. 100%. There's no way that he can offer less than what Anthony Martial did, because Martial did nothing. So even if Højlund comes on and does nothing, Anthony Martial did nothing. So overall, yeah, it looks like he's warming up, actually. They're showing on the screen now. It looks like Højlund is warming up. Hopefully this means he's coming on. Imagine that, getting your Manchester United debut against Arsenal at the Emirates, winning us the game. Yeah, so apparently Sancho isn't injured. Apparently he's not ill. Who knows what's going on with Sancho? Comeback King says Erik ten Hag doesn't rate Sancho. Yeah, he doesn't, mate. He doesn't. I don't know why, like, people like Sancho, Martial, Maguire, McTominay, you know, they're all still here. Doesn't really make much sense. Lumen says, Kieran, will you be live during the international break? Yeah, I will be. There's always football news to talk about, so I'll always be live during the international break. Obviously, there won't be any games to watch. I'm not going to do any watch-alongs for the international games, unless people want me to, but I'm not really that bothered about international. Fred says, is this United community? Then keep the faith, guys. Cut the it's okay with a draw talk. Yeah. Dummy says maybe it's mental health problems for Sancho. Yeah, maybe possibly it is. Obviously, let's not jump to too much conclusions with Jadon Sancho. Obviously, we know that he was going through quite a lot of stuff last season. And we know how important mental health is, especially amongst men. So let's just wait and see what happens with Sancho. Hopefully he's all right. It looks like the same team are coming out in the second half. It doesn't look like there's any substitutions at this point. Obviously, I will keep you updated, but I would expect Højlund to come on. What I don't want is for us to concede and then to be chasing the game and to bring on Rasmus Højlund. That's what I don't want, okay? Because that's just not a good way to introduce him. I want him to come on at 1-1 and I want him to score the winner. That's what I'm expecting from Rasmus Højlund and from Manchester United. So yeah, let's hope that does happen. They're just doing a nice little team huddle. I've got no issue with that whatsoever. I feel like we never really used to do that last season and the seasons before. You'd always see the other teams before kickoff doing a little huddle, but we never really seemed to do it, did we? So I don't know whether that's a new thing. I mean, I can't really imagine Harry Maguire orchestrating a team huddle. I mean, imagine if you were one of those players and Harry Maguire's like, let's do a team huddle and I'm going to be inspiring to you all. You'd just be like, mate, don't even bother. Don't bother. All right, we're about to kick off. I'm just going to get the timer started, everybody. So give me 1 minute. Make sure your timer's in line with mine, by the way, guys. So we're all... I will let you know as soon as the game kicks off. And make sure your clock matches my clock. So we're all watching it at the same time. All right, the second half's kicked off, everyone. Come on, Manchester United. 1-1. We can win this. But we can also lose this. Who am I? Michael Owen. Mr. Obvious. Yeah, Martial's still on the pitch. He just headed the ball. I can see him on my screen. Let's hope Martial gets a goal. Like, if he scores, like... Bruno Fernandes is pressing, but Martial's kind of like not really doing anything. He's just kind of standing there, running around a little bit, but not much. Yeah, we've had a lot of 199 passes in our own half this game. The highest in the Premier League so far this season. So I think the possession stats is a little bit, it's not false, but you could have really high possession, but that might just be you passing it amongst your defence and not actually doing anything with it. All right, here we go. Casemiro. Martial's just got pushed over. Terrible. I mean, it didn't look like a free kick, did it? Saka here on the right. Good goalkeeper, Onana. Well claimed. Onana's just like a dominating force, isn't he? When a ball goes into the box and you see Onana going to claim it, I don't have any worry. Whereas when it was David De Gea, I'd always think he's going to get pushed over. He's going to... Come on. Bruno. Wan-Bissaka. Come on, boys. Oh, Onana, man. He like literally was letting... was it Odegaard run all the way up to him? Come on. Oh, that was terrible, Anthony. What was that? Why are you throwing your hands up at Wan-Bissaka? You literally did the most rubbish little trick. Lost the ball. Yeah, there's not going to be many changes. You have to wait until about the hour mark to see some changes, I think. I'd be very surprised if he made changes at half-time, unless there was an injury. I would say around the 60-minute mark, that's when we need to start asking for substitutions. Obviously, if we're winning the game, maybe he goes defensive. Maybe he brings on another defensive-minded player. Yeah, I just hope that when Rasmus Højlund comes onto the pitch, we're not losing. I hope it's a draw still, because that just changes it for me. As soon as we're losing, then it's going to, be a bit different, isn't it? Offside. What are people saying? Is everyone saying take Anthony off? Dummy says Anthony really does too much sometimes. Yeah, I agree with you, mate. Sometimes Anthony just needs to do the simple thing and he doesn't. Sometimes he overcomplicates it. It doesn't work, and then people criticize him. And I do just wonder whether if Anthony played it a little bit more simpler sometimes, he might get less stick. Again, he's just lost the ball again. That's 2 times in this second half alone that Anthony's just given the ball away. In the bit when he should be holding it up, and they're going to score now, aren't they? Good defending. Goal kick. Good defending by Anthony. Very good. Well done. See, I can give credit where it's due. He loses the ball, he runs back, he wins it, and we get a goal kick. So well done, Anthony, for that. And that's why Anthony gets picked. All of you saying Anthony's rubbish, he's not good enough. That's why Anthony gets picked. If that was Rashford, he'd lose the ball and then he wouldn't go back and try and win it. Sancho's the same. Whereas Anthony, he loses the ball. His first thought is go back, reclaim the ball, and he does that successfully. So, yes, he shouldn't be losing the ball in the first place, but at least he goes back and wins it, Oh, Ramsdale's out. What are you doing, Ramsdale? Come on, boys. What are you doing? Just giving the ball away too sloppily. Odegaard. Arsenal they got a throw in? Yeah, they got a throw in over here by the corner flag. See what they can do with it. Oh. That's a throw in. Throw in Arsenal. Haven't really started the second half, have we? I don't mind the kit that much. I'm not gonna say it's the nicest kit we've ever had, but I don't hate it. Yes, it looks like the Newcastle kit. I accept that, but Eriksen's just fallen over. Eriksen looks a little bit... Don't know how he managed that. Had the ball, no one around him, slips over and it goes out of play. He's definitely going to be getting... The Twitter fans are going to be... You're going to see memes of Eriksen falling over now, aren't you? People criticising him. I mean, it's not slippy, so I don't know how he's managed to fall over, but obviously it's probably easier said than done, isn't it? Lose your foot in a little bit, slide. I'll tell you what, right? I know I'm only watching this from home, but it sounds very quiet there at the Emirates. Compared to how it was last season when they were in that title race. Every single time that I watched Arsenal, it sounded like it was absolutely bouncing there. It seems pretty quiet. I think they're a little bit more nervous this season, aren't they? Because Arsenal last year had a bit of a free pass, didn't they? And everybody was, you know, amazed that they got top four and it was an incredible season and all the rest of it. Whereas I think this year, like after spending over £200 million, after getting second last season, people are expecting them to either do the same or do better, aren't they, really? Otherwise, that would probably be a failure, wouldn't it? To bottle the league last year, and then if they don't at least get second this season, people are going to say that's a failure after you've just spent £200+ million on players, you know, in one window. Good defending. I'm glad we didn't get rid of Wan-Bissaka, that's for sure. Really happy we didn't get rid of him. Just got to hope that we see Højlund come on the pitch in the next kind of 10 minutes, don't we? Go on, Anthony Martial. Terrible. What was that? Who was that? Saliba. Awful. Yeah, and Wan-Bissaka's been pretty decent, hasn't he? Does anybody else just find Arteta infuriating to watch? Absolutely infuriating. I find him the most annoying manager. Stood on the sidelines, throwing his hands around constantly. Go on. Go on. Here we go. Martial. Oh, nearly. That should have been a goal there. Should be 2-1. That was probably the best chance of the game. Martial has a shot. Good save. Rashford. Oh, well blocked there by Saliba. Go on, have a shot. Have a shot. Good play there. I'd say that was probably the best chance of the game from anybody. That wasn't a goal, you know? Come on, Anthony, what are you doing, mate? Nice. Oh, terrible. Go on. Casemiro just giving the ball away like that. Lindelof, don't take him out. Should be 2-1, really. All right, Højlund's warming up now. Yeah, to be fair, Klopp's annoying as well. Both Klopp, both Arteta, they're both annoying. Come on, bring him on the pitch. That's what we're all here for, isn't it? Bruno Fernandes has gone down injured here. They'll score now, won't they? It's always what happens. It'll be controversial. It'll be disallowed. Get it away. Nice, well done. Bruno still injured. Saka's not been that effective, has he, today? Martinelli's been decent. Saka, not so much. I'll say that. He'll score now, won't he? Good defending there. Who was that? Martinez. Yeah, Dalot's been all right. Wan-Bissaka's been all right. I think we've defended quite well. Good defending there by Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, people saying we're still a counter-attacking team. Mate, 100%. We are, yeah. Not at home. Like, when we played Nottingham Forest, we weren't counter-attacking. We were literally dominating them. But yeah, against the big teams, I think we will play counter-attacking all of this season. It'll be 4-2-3-1. Next time, it'll be Amrabat instead of Eriksen, and I think that will be the kind of formation we play for most of the games this season. Come on, get the ball back. Oh. Nice. Good defending there by Bruno. I definitely think we need to get some subs on now. I feel like we look a bit leggy. I'd probably say get Eriksen off, but I don't really know who... Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, I would probably get Eriksen off, but I don't think we really have anyone to bring on for him, do we, at this point? Arsenal got a free kick here on the edge of the box. Good position to cross it in. Let's hope we defend this. Let's hope we do not concede here. I can imagine Rasmus Højlund's probably going to be coming on any minute now, and just the worst thing we could happen is them to score. Get it away. Good defending. The problem is we're playing so defensive that when we get the ball away, there's literally nobody up there to win it, is there? Like, Anthony Martial is pretty much like just in front of Eriksen at the moment, isn't he? Oh, Kai Havertz. Oh, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. That was definitely a penalty. That was 100% a penalty, no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, that was a stupid challenge to make. What was that about? It looked like a penalty to me. I don't think he even touched him, did he? I don't think he touched him. I think he didn't. He put his leg against his and then fell over. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty. There's no way that's a penalty. That's not a penalty. That's a dive. 100%. That's a dive. 100%. No penalty. Why is they all throwing that? That was definitely a dive. You should book him for that. That's simulation. No way on earth that's a penalty. Not in a million years. He's literally just made that penalty for himself. He touched him. You should give him a yellow for that. There, he doesn't touch him. He goes over him and then he clips his leg against him. It's not a penalty. Come on, don't give it now. No penalty. Oh, we've got someone else who says, I'm Tom Daly. What does Tom Daly look like? I'm not Tom Daly, British diver, but I'll take it. Why not? No penalty. You know what? I'll be honest. As soon as I saw it the first time, I was like, that's 110% a penalty. Then when you see it slowed down, he literally clips his leg against... Havertz puts his leg against... I'm pretty sure this James guy in the chat is a troll. He's been saying Erik ten Hag out all video, and now he's saying that Rashford dived last week. Definitely a troll. I get it now, James. I get it. Hopefully this brings up the momentum now. Hopefully this brings up the, you know, the desire to go and win it. fair play to them. Like, they could have easily given that, and they didn't. So well done to them for that. Højlund's coming on, everyone. Here we go. Come on, it's written in the stars. Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund. Come on. Arsenal have had a lot of the ball in the second half, but they've not really done anything, have they? Other than dive to try and win a penalty. We should be 2-1 up. Rashford and Martial's chance has been the best chance of this second half. Go on. Oh, what was that? Martinez. Oh, Eriksen again. Too slow. Losing out to Odegaard. Oh, what is going on? Tackle him. Terrible. Right. I'm telling you, Eriksen is the weak link in the. Come on, we're on the break here. Come on, pass it to Rashford. Go. Run, run, run. He's got it. Go on, have him, have him. Come on. That's the thing with Eriksen. Creatively, I absolutely love him. I think he's a quality player. He can play like he did in the first half, some unbelievable passes that not many people can do. But defensively, he's terrible. And when you're playing this kind of park the bus football, counter-attacking football, you need every player to be good defensively, and he's not good defensively. And now they're on the attack. Oh, it's gone out. It's gone out. No. Lindelof doesn't want to commit himself, does he? This is why I said Maguire might come on, because good defending. Obviously, Erik ten Hag will know that Lindelof can't. If Lindelof does another bad tackle, he's off, isn't he? I don't really know what options we have on the bench, though, like midfield-wise. I mean, McTominay's not there. Obviously, Fred's gone. Donny van de Beek, I don't think is on the bench. You've got Hannibal Mejbri. I mean, is Hannibal really going to be able to come on and do a job over Eriksen? Maybe. I mean, it's a massive game to bring Hannibal Mejbri on, isn't it? Maybe you put Lisandro Martinez into midfield and you bring on a defender. I don't know. Go on, here we go. Martial, run. He can't run anymore, can he? Go on. Rashford, come on. He's on the wing. Oh, terrible. Oh. Go on, go and tackle him. That was a naughty tackle from Martinez. Gonna be a yellow card there for Martinez. That was a dirty tackle, to be fair. Absolutely filthy. Martinez is injured. Here we go, Maguire. It looks like Martinez is injured, everyone. Maguire's coming on. Oh, Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. The Harry Maguire song. Harry Maguire. He drinks the vodka and drinks the Jaeger and his head is massive. Looks like he's coming off, everyone. Lisandro Martinez. Harry Maguire is going to get the winner. You wait. You'll all be sat there at home saying, thank God that Harry Maguire stayed. Okay, Martial's coming off for Rasmus Højlund. That's the correct decision, I think. Yeah, Anthony Martial's coming off. Rasmus Højlund coming on. Maguire looks like he's coming on as well now. At least Rasmus Højlund's on the pitch. That's a positive, isn't it? Harry Maguire's on. Here we go. Oi, oi. Go on, Harry. We're back to Magaluf. Lindelof and Maguire. The dream team. We're one injury. I said this to you guys a couple of days ago. We're 1 or 2 injuries away from seeing a back two of Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. And you know what? I cannot wait for it. I'm obviously joking, but you got to try and have a bit of a laugh in these types of situations, don't you? How all the Arsenal fans are chanting Harry Maguire's name. They're all chanting, "Oh, Harry Maguire." Hopefully he scores and shuts them up. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Oh, that was close. Very close. Martinelli there, great opportunity. Really nice shot from outside the box. Oh, Harry Maguire. Come on, sing it. Oh, Harry Maguire. Oh, Harry Maguire. No, yellow card for Onana. Oh, Harry Maguire. Oh, Harry Maguire. I might have to go and get my Maguire shirt out of the wash. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just going to go and get my Maguire shirt out of the wash. Been eyeing it all afternoon, ready for this game. Come on, mate. Get on with it. It's nice to see Rasmus Højlund on the pitch, though, isn't it? It really is. He looks tall, doesn't he? I think he's about 6'3", is he? Oh, Maguire's coming out. Here we go. Oh, he's going to have him. Go on, Maguire. Maguire's up for it, mate. He's got a point to prove. You know what, right? We were very quick to slag off Harry Maguire, but he obviously thought he was going to get game time. And we were all saying, he's going to be in the reserves. He's not going to play any games. He's not going to get his place in the England squad. What, 60 minutes into the first game after the transfer window closes and he's on the pitch? So Harry Maguire's probably sat there saying, I told you so. I knew I was going to get game time, and he has got game time. He's proved us all wrong, hasn't he? We're just waiting for Johnny Evans to come on the pitch now. Here we go. Maguire's just smashed the ball back to... Oh, go on. Go on, have him. Have him. Have him, Højlund. Ball's gone out of play. Good pressing there from Rasmus Højlund. Very nice. That's what we want, mate. We want some physicality in our front line, because Martial, weak. Antony, weak. Rashford, weak. They're all weak. They get pushed off the ball, whereas Rasmus Højlund looks a bit more, you know, he looks like he's got a little bit more to him, a little bit more muscle, doesn't he? Oh. He looks up for it. Good on him. Let's just hope he gets the winner. Yeah, I did warn you about this, guys. I did. I said we're 1 injury away from Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. We literally are 1 injury away now. Varane's out for 4 weeks. Luke Shaw's out till November. Martinez, who knows? Hopefully he's just out for the international break, but it might be longer. You never know, do you, with injuries? Come on, boys. But we've got a game here to win, so let's not worry about the injuries. We're on the attack here. Nice to see the ball in their half for once. Oh. Where's Rasmus? Get it into Rasmus Højlund. Come on. What was that? Go on, Rashford. Oh, beautiful. Anthony. Nice. Good play there. Rashford, amazing play there. Went straight past his man, didn't he? I don't want to jinx it, but Maguire's looked all right since he come on. Obviously, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to speak too soon, and Maguire now to score an own goal in the last minute. I can hear the Manchester United fans over the Arsenal fans. They're silent. They're probably already, the Arsenal fans are already probably printing the Arteta t-shirts out, aren't they? The Arteta out t-shirts. They already had them printed. Was it not last season, the season before? Probably getting them out of retirement. Good play. Attack. Whew. Yeah, you know what? Rashford and Anthony haven't been half bad today, have they? They've been all right. Anthony especially. Rashford's had a couple of good moments as well. There we go. Bruno. Rashford. Come on, Rash. Come on, Rashy. It's yours. Ooh. Corner. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Maguire's getting his... I'm telling you, boys. Maguire is going to score right now. See, Casemiro, he pretty much had Højlund by the throat. Casemiro had Højlund, like, literally, like, trying to egg him on. Go on. Anthony, get that little left foot of yours on there. Go on, tackle him, Ericsson. What are you doing? Tackle him. Get a yellow card if that... Good play. Anthony, come on. Break. Anthony's been good defensively today, to be fair to him. He's recovered the ball quite a few times. Come on, boys. Maguire bicycle kick. Oh, what was that? You know what, right? What I will say about Anthony and Wan-Bissaka, they just don't seem to have a chemistry between each other, do they? Like, the amount of times they fail passes. Arsenal making 3 substitutions here. Fabio Vieira. Who else is coming on? Yeah, 3 substitutions for Arsenal. Zinchenko coming off. Hopefully we just keep attacking and get this goal, because I do think that there is a goal there for us. I do. I think we have it in us. I've not given up at this point. Not yet. Come on, Rashford. We've looked up for the last 10 minutes. Come on, Rash. Come on, Rashy. Have him. Go on. How's everyone feeling, though? Do you reckon we got a goal in us? Let me know your thoughts. Somebody says, is Hoyland out because he got 2 yellow cards in a row? I don't think so, mate. I'm not sure, though. If anybody in the chat knows, let me know. That's never a foul. Get up, you stupid idiot. What are you doing? Get it away. Go on. Here we go. This is it. Rashford's one-on-one. Go. Run, run, run. Hoyland sprinting. Come on, Hoyland. Come on. What are you doing, Rashford? What are you doing? Oh, what the... What was that? That was terrible. Oh, God. About 10 minutes left of the game, plus added time. Honestly, I've been pretty happy with this. Obviously, we'll save the full reaction to the match reaction after the game, which will follow straight after this video. But overall, I've been pretty happy. I know people say, oh, it's counter-attacking, but like that was what I expected to see this season, you know? Especially away from home. If this was at home, I think it maybe be a bit different, wouldn't it? You'd be saying it's a bit of a disgrace to be like parking the bus at home against Arsenal, but away from home after winning 0 games against the top 9 last season. Just remind yourselves of this, all right? We picked up 1 point out of the whole season against the top 9. 1 point. 1. So if we get this draw today, yes, it's a draw. Yes, I know some of you want to win. It will equal our away record for last season after 4 games. So that's an improvement for me. It is. Obviously, I guess you could argue, you could go on to say that maybe we won't get any more points away from home, but that would be pretty mad, isn't it? Obviously, it is possible, isn't it? But yeah. Jesus is on now as well. He's up for it as well, isn't he? Oh, get it away, Wan-Bissaka. Good play. Wan-Bissaka's been decent today. Ballet's been decent. Lindelof's been okay. Harry Maguire. His hair is massive. Oh. Get it away. Nice. Good play. Go on, Hoyland. Go and get that. Win it back. Martinelli is good, isn't he? Oh, good save there. Come on, attack. Attack. Come on. Go. What are you doing? Pass it. Pass it. Here we go. Anthony, run at them. Run at them. Run at them. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, fair play. He's kept the ball. At least that's one thing. Good save there by Onana. Good save there by It's mad though, isn't it? Just thinking now, the fact that we've got to play Eriksen for this whole match when we know that Eriksen can barely play 90 minutes usually. That kind of sums up where we are at the moment, doesn't it? That we have no midfielder on the bench other than Hannibal Mejbri. We've just got to hope that Martinez isn't injured for too long. That's my hope for the time being. Hopefully Maguire gets the winner. I'm counting on it. Come on, Harry. That was terrible. Who was that? Got about 8 minutes left of normal time, and then obviously any additional time. I would imagine there'll probably be about 5 minutes at the moment, I would say. Obviously, there was a penalty claim, a couple of other things. Obviously, Martinez got injured. It's probably been a little bit of time wasting. Yeah. Garnacho's coming on. I don't know who for. I assume for Anthony. Johnny Evans is coming on. Who's that going to be for? Maybe for Ericsson? I don't know who Johnny Evans is going to come on for. Yeah, really nice football. Good save by Onana. Saka should have probably scored then, shouldn't he? Good save by Onana. Anthony's coming off for Garnacho. And Johnny Evans. What did I tell you guys? I told you that we'll see Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. Literally the first game into the transfer window ending. Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire. Here we go. Happy days all round. This is it, boys. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire centre-back partnership. Lovely. Very, very nice. Obviously, I'm joking. For anybody who doesn't get my sense of humour, we are joking. Probably the worst. Oh, and they're going to score straight away. No, they're not. Okay. Oh, he's absolutely skied that. Let it go. Why have you done that? No, he did. All right, come on. Come on, Wan-Bissaka, have him. Martinelli is up for it, isn't he? Oh, corner. Man of the match. It's quite difficult to give a man of the match. Obviously, Ericsson, you know, in the build-up play to create the goal was world class. Rashford's finish was world class. Other than that, I think the defense have been good. I think Casemiro's been okay. I think Bruno's been okay. I don't know. It's difficult to give a man of the match. It is. Let me know who your man of the match is. I would probably say, for argument's sake, probably Marcus Rashford, I reckon. Just because he was the one who scored the goal. He's had a couple of good moments. He's created a couple of good opportunities. Obviously, in the first half, the second half, he should have scored probably, shouldn't he, after that Martial deflection. He's been the one who's been the closest to actually getting us the win. So, yeah, I'm going with Rashford. So think, if we draw this game, we'll only be 1 point behind Arsenal. Which, when you think of it like that, in the grand scheme of things, is not bad at all. When you think we played Tottenham away, Arsenal away. Come on, pass it to Rashford. Rasmus Højlund's in here. Oh my God, come on. Come on, Højlund. Go. No foul. Get up, quick, quick, quick. It didn't look like a penalty. Yeah, I don't think that was a penalty. But yeah, let me know who your man of the match is. People saying Dallow's been good. Yeah. Yeah, Dallow, to be fair, Dallow at left back is not his normal position. He's defensively done absolutely nothing wrong. So yeah, big ups to Dallow. Wan-Bissaka's looked good. Is Garnacho on the pitch already? I can't see him. Yeah, he is. He's over there. Got about 3 minutes left of normal time. Still enough time to get a winner here. There is. Good defending there. Lovely. Great defending by Bruno Fernandes. Come on. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Garnacho, he's through. Pass it. Pass it. Oh, he's done it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Garnacho. Come on. Fucking have that, you cunts. I'm not calling you a cunt. I'm calling Arsenal a cunt. Come on. Have some of that. Have some of that. Oh, don't talk about bloody offsides. What's going on here? Come on. He's onside. He's onside. He has to be. Come on, please, 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 please. Oh, he's offside. Fuck's sake. Offside. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. So annoying, isn't it? When it goes in your favour, obviously it's great. When it doesn't, I mean, there's no real argument though, is it? The offsides on VAR, it looked like, oh, it's so annoying. So annoying. It was literally the most tiniest bit offside, wasn't it? 8 minutes of extra time, though. Oh, so annoying, isn't it? I was literally so happy then. People saying it's not offside. I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? They've drawn their lines. You've got to trust that their lines are reliable. They're probably not, but who cares, you know? There's not much we can do about it, is there? What was that? Johnny Evans. Go on, Johnny. Maguire. Here we go. Here goes. Big man Maguire. Go on, boy. Good lad. Back to Maguire. Go on, Maguire. Do it. Run the whole pitch. Score. Put it in the top bins. I mean, the penalty definitely wasn't a penalty. And with offsides, oh, Maguire, oh, nice ball. Come on, Garnacho. Garnacho's got that. Go on. Oh. That's never a foul. Never a foul. God. I was literally screaming when we scored that goal. I was banging the table. Oh, get up. Get up, Odegaard. Get on with it. Oh, come on. Got about 6 minutes left of the game. Extra time, sorry. 6 minutes of added time left. Lumen says we have to blame Erik ten Hag for his substitutions. I mean, he brings on Højlund at 60 minutes. That's normal. He brings on Garnacho at like 70 minutes. That's normal. And he brings on Maguire and Johnny Evans. I don't think Erik ten Hag's substitutions have been bad. I think they've been fine. I have no issue with Erik ten Hag's substitutions and the timings of them personally. If anything, his substitutions were at the right time because it's given us that bit of momentum, that little bit extra right at the right time in the game when you're going to go and win it. So, yeah, I don't think we can say that. I don't think we can say that his substitutions were wrong personally. I don't think we'll see Anthony Martial starting again after this. It'll be Rasmus Højlund, you know? About 4.5 minutes left here. Come on. Bruno, what are you doing there, mate? Casemiro, where you going? Oh, what was that? Harry Maguire, what are you doing? It was Johnny Evans, even worse. Good defending there by Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, I've been happy with the subs. I think the subs have been good. Good timings, the right players were brought on. Obviously, Martinez was injured. You can't do much about that. Lindelof was on a yellow card. So, yeah, bringing him out is sensible. Anthony always seems to come off at about the 70-minute mark. Bringing off Anthony for Garnacho. I've got no issue with that. And bringing on Rasmus Højlund at 60 minutes. I've got no issue with that either. So, yeah, substitutions have been fine for me personally. Obviously, if they've not been good for you, let me know your reasons in the comments section. Got about 3.5 minutes of the game left. Odegaard. Corner. I'll obviously just take the draw at this point. We've got 3 minutes left of the game. Arsenal corner. A draw would be... Obviously, I'd rather win, but... Yeah, I'd taken a draw now. I am. Oh, they scored. Declan Rice. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Oh, dear. Somebody saying offside. It's not offside. Definitely not offside. The deflection of Maguire, wasn't it? Fuck's sake. People saying offside in the chat. It's not offside, mate. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. The Arsenal fans are already leaving. What a joke. James saying Maguire was a good sub. Not sure what you're talking about, mate. Sake. It's just. Oh. I don't think we deserve to lose, to be honest. I don't think we've been bad at all. Devastating, though. Regardless of whether we deserve to lose or not, so annoying. So annoying. Nice done, isn't it? Free kick. Come on. Still enough time. Get the goalkeeper. What are you doing? Just get it in the box. Oh, what was that, Rashford? He didn't even try and tackle him. Oh, fuck's sake. Gabriel Jesus is going to score here, isn't he? Oh, it's 3-1. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake, man. So annoying. So annoying. I was lucky as well at the end. Devastating. People saying, when are you going to start blaming Erik ten Hag? How can you blame Erik ten Hag for a dodgy goal? The second one was a dodgy goal. How is that Erik ten Hag's fault? Like, if you really think that's Erik ten Hag's fault, that second goal that they scored, how? Explain to me tactically how that was Erik ten Hag's fault. I would love to know. I really would. Please let me know. I think it's a load of rubbish, to be honest. Right. The game is literally just about to finish. I will be moving over to the watch along, the match reaction. If you want to join me for that, then obviously please do get involved. If you don't, then obviously that's completely fine. I understand, because most of you are probably pretty annoyed about the situation, but it is, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? So if you do want to join me for the match reaction in a minute, please do make sure to do that. Before we leave, please do smash a like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll catch you over on the match reaction in a couple of minutes' time.